And it only really appears as it relates to Skip Bayless accusing Nusheen of sleeping with Shannon Sharpe. And yesterday I tweeted out that Shannon Sharpe, I hat tipped Shannon Sharpe, that Shannon Sharpe had two enemies at FS1 that he wanted to settle a score with, and this lawsuit settles a score for him. And that's Charlie Dixon, the executive, and that is Skip Bayless, his former co-host. He's made comments. He's made comments on other podcasts talking about Charlie Dixon and his problems, or alluding to Charlie Dixon and his problems with him. He certainly has made comments about his problems with Skip Bayless. And so yesterday, Shannon Sharpe on his own podcast with Nightcap, he's talking, I believe, with Ocho Cinco. He kind of rails against me, not stated, but saying that people are dropping his name and he had nothing to do with this lawsuit. Let's play SOT number 6.
F off, address the elephant in the room. You're trending on Twitter. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Guys, the news of the day, absolutely, it doesn't. What y'all want me to say?
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So there's nothing to address. I don't know why everybody if you notice, everybody's posted it. They got me. In the 42 pages, it don't mention nothing about Shannon Sharpe did anything. But y'all want to get clicks, so y'all mention me.
Right. Yep, ain't got nothing to do with us.
He's talking about me. And he's talking about me, and he's upset with me for saying that Shannon Sharpe is behind this. And the reason why I believe Shannon Sharpe is behind this is because Nusheen airs a lot of people out in this, obviously. Joy Taylor, Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless. And the reality is, from what I experienced my 4 or 5 years there is no one that was involved in more suspicious, eye-raising flirtation with makeup, wardrobe than Shannon Sharpe. And if you go look at the problem Shannon Sharpe had at CBS and all this other stuff, it's just amazing that Shannon Sharpe nowhere mentioned in this, but the two biggest people that he wants eliminated, damaged at FS1, they're assassinated in this. And so when a crime happens, you ask who benefits and who has motive. And this isn't me saying that Shannon Sharpe pulled Nusheen in and said, hey, baby girl, this is what we're going to do. This is me saying that Shannon Sharpe and Nusheen were friendly. Shannon Sharpe probably gave Nusheen a shoulder to cry on. And when she put together this lawsuit, I think Shannon Sharpe was aware and made sure that he could go on air and say what he just said. Shannon Sharpe ain't nowhere near in that. He had nothing to do with any of this. And I'm, by hat tipping Shannon Sharpe, I am not disparaging him. And I say that in all sincerity. I'm saying that in this corrupt television environment with all this phoniness and phony people and all of this sexual immorality built into the system and all of this leveraging of people for opportunities, Shannon Sharpe played the game the way the game should be played. There was a piece, Nusheen is basically a piece on the chessboard, let's call her a pawn, and I don't say that disparagingly, but he caught wind of like, hey, there's a piece on the chessboard that could be moved in a direction that benefits me. And he took advantage of that. The same way his position is, Skip Bayless had pieces on the chessboard that he thought could move in a way that benefited Skip Bayless, and eliminated Shannon Sharpe. Let's be honest, the insurance model is broken. Crowd Health puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code FEARLESS. So you will hear me and think, and Shannon Sharpe may think, that I'm attacking Shannon Sharpe. I'm not attacking Shannon Sharpe. I'm hat tipping the man for that's how you play the game. And I say that in all sincerity. You had a problem with Charlie Dixon and Skip Bayless. You caught wind of an opportunity to help someone help you inadvertently, and you did that. And the other clue in here, if you read the 42 pages, there was just this mysterious comment out of nowhere, and people will hear this, and this is me. I'm totally committed to the audience. I'm not doing what's in my best interest. I'm here to tell you, the audience, what I think is going on, and damn the consequences to myself. And so I'm not trying to take a pot shot here at Colin Cowherd, but there's a sentence in these 42-page documents where it's just written in there for no reason that Colin Cowherd was nothing but nice and professional to me. I was like, where did this sentence come from? What did this have to do with anything? There's not a single sentence anywhere in this 42 where she says, and so. I mean, Lusheen, you knew me. You could. There was not a sentence, hey, and Jason Whitlock or Marcellus Wiley or anybody else. They never did anything. They were totally professional with me. There were other people there that were totally professional with you, but it was intentionally written in this 42-page deal that Colin Cowherd was nothing but professional to you. And so I read that and I go, well, who's Colin Cowherd in business with at the volume? Shannon Sharpe. And so Shannon Sharpe, there's nothing negative in there, and that guy had a lot going on at FS1, and then Colin Cowherd, he's completely exonerated. Who would ask for these things? Who? Because I don't think the lawyer was sitting there saying, hey, we better make sure we exonerate Colin Cowherd. We better make sure we say nothing, because no one cracked more jokes. No one said anything more potentially flirtatious or sexual inside that building for the 4 or 5 years I was there than Shannon Sharpe. And I'm not saying that to say Shannon Sharpe's got a sense of humor. And he cracked a lot of jokes with those women. A lot of them that if they had any animus towards him, they could spill out as like, or frame as like, oh man, that was really sexist. That was really damaging. That was really terrible. But not a negative word about Shannon Sharpe. And Colin Cowherd, the only sentence in there about him, Colin Cowherd was a great man. He walked on water. Help us grow the Fearless Army. Pound that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your fearless friends.